looks at this little guy and sees a weakling. But this guy has a superpower that you and I share. Everyone sees a weakling in him, but he looks at himself and sees not what he is, but what he wants to become. Madam Toastmaster and my dear poets, in my younger days, everyone saw me as a weakling. But I saw myself for what I wanted to become, not what I was. I took the placement test to join the super class in our school. Now the super class was for the brightest students in the grade, and I was definitely not one of them. Would you believe it that I somehow got selected? Everyone was shocked. My friends were shocked, my family was shocked, especially my Aunt Cindy. She gifted me a book that she had used a lot. Decision Making for Dummies. Is she mocking me? I looked at her and said, Aunt Cindy, let's see how it goes. And she saw how it went. When my first term results came out of 50 students in the class, I was ranked 5th from the bottom. Through the report card, I could see Aunt Cindy making an eye told you so ways. Those low marks worried my mother. She took me to the best teacher she knew, my uncle Richard. Now, my uncle was a software engineer, a retired one, who had lost most of his hair on the job. And we started working. Every day, every evening, I went to his house for 2 weeks. Now, have you had that one teacher who transformed you from a mere weakling to a great person? Now, Uncle Richard was not that good. And I didn't even realize that till Chaturanga brought it up. Now, Chaturanga was a school prefect. He saw everyone as just mere pawns and himself as a king. We were playing a chess game, and my queen moved to the E7 square and gave a check to this exposed vulnerable king. His checkmate was inevitable. And then, just as I was about to checkmate him, Ajmal came screaming. Now, do you remember that annoying kid you all had in your classes? That one person you loved, high five in the face? That's Ajmal. He came to the board and started throwing pieces in every direction. I was furious. I was provoked. My eyes turned red. Out of anger, I pushed him away. And then, Chaturanga stood up in a flash, looked at me and said, "What do you think you are? Ajmal is ranked among top 5 in the class. Where do you use that?" His condescending voice echoed through the walls of the class and sunk deep into my mind and shattered my pride to pieces. And there, Chaturanga stood, waiting for an answer. There, Ajmal waited for an answer. So was the entire class who heard this outburst. Tears started to roll out of my eyes. With a broken voice, I said, "Let's see how it goes." That embarrassment deprived me of sleep for days, weeks, and months. But that also made me work harder and harder. I was helpless. I turned to my uncle for help. The daily grind saw me climb up the ranks little by little. But my Uncle Richard was a difficult man to satisfy. He saw me as a mere weakling. He saw me as a pawn. Too slow, he said. Son, you're too slow. You're just a waste of my time. I'm done with it. He closed the door on me. True, the pawn is the weakest piece on the chessboard, but pawn is also the only piece that doesn't move backward. And so was I. I looked at my Uncle Richard and said, Uncle, let's see how it goes. I started working harder and harder. 3 years breezed by as I stood up in front of a giant board that displayed a result sheet. The heading said, GC Ordinary Level Examination Results 2009. I passed with only 1 B and 8 days. There, a memory started to flash of my aunt Cindy's mockery, Chaturanga's evilness, and my uncle's frustration. They all saw me as a mere pawn, not for what I could become, but for what I was. Ladies and gentlemen, in your life, it's possible that right now, someone might have taken you down, someone might have bogged you down, someone might be making you feel inferior, but their opinions do not matter, because you have a superpower to transform yourself to something better. Because others' opinions never matters. What matters is how you see yourself. Do whatever you want to do. Stick to a job, stick to any course, and do what you want to do. Because only you can change your life. And if anybody doubts you, you know now what to say. Let's see how it goes. Howdy.